everybody, this is Tracy, founder and creator of Tune to Thrive. It's a platform that I created for salespeople and sales managers in car dealerships to help them take their sales game to the next level. So, what I'm finding as I'm consulting and coaching in car dealerships, it seems to be a common problem where salespeople have either forgotten the art of selling because of all the interruptions with shortages and COVID and things like that, or perhaps they never experienced the industry prior to 2020. So I thought, how can I best serve the industry that I love so much and make it cost effective? And I thought, I'm going to build a training platform that people can join and do some training at their own, in their own time, or they can join our live sales calls every Monday. So let me go ahead and share my screen with you so you can see what it looks like. And this is it right here. So I created this again so that everybody has access to training and how to elevate their sales game. So what I did was create this platform, and as you can see on the left-hand side, I've got all these channels of things that I've created and put in there for people. But let me start with the first things first, and that is the events. So every Monday, we changed it from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. because dealerships were telling me that they generally have a second team coming in the afternoon. So if we could do it at 1 and we could get a few more people on the live call. So that's what we did. So every Monday now at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we have a live training call. And for anyone that does not or cannot make that training call, all of the weekly recordings are in here. So I record the call and I upload it, and they can go back and watch it at any time. So as you can see, we started off with email lead handling training, best phone practices, third-party lead handling. We did some goal setting. We did appointment setting. We spent 2 weeks on that. Customer engagement, re-engaging unresponsive and cold leads, and it goes on, right? So our most recent two were texting best practices and voicemail best practices. So when you sign up for this, your team will have access to these trainings straight off the gate. I'm starting to build out the back to the basics. So what I have in there right now is questions that your team should be asking the customer, and when, and obviously the road to the sale, because a lot of the time we're always taking shortcuts. I know I used to try and do it when I was a salesperson and it never worked. So again, the road to the sale. I upload templates on here if you're using Costco or TrueCar. There's a whole bunch of texting templates that I just uploaded in there because we just did a training on texting. For the sales managers, we have, one-on-one beginning of the month tracker. They should be having one-on-ones with their sales team. That's what I did when I was a sales manager. The monthly goal tracker. So, basically we could see where everybody's pacing for the month and what do we need to do if we're falling behind. And also the daily checklist. That's basically what I used to do every day with my sales team as a sales manager. I upload recommended reading in here so that they can, pick up any of these books if anything, kind of resonates with them. They're not wholly and solely on selling, but a lot of it's motivational and, the day-to-day aspects of being a successful person in life, not just in sales. I do upload all of the PowerPoints that I use so that the sales managers, or if you have, assistant managers and closers, if they have teams, they can download a lot of these PowerPoints and do their own trainings. I am a certified high performance coach. I was trained by Brendan Burchard, if you know who he is. So again, included in the monthly fee is if one of your sales members is struggling, whether it's in sales and their performance, or it could be in their life, if something's going on in behind the scenes, it's going to affect their sales performance. I mean, as a manager, I could always tell when something was a little off with my team and members of my team. So again, this is all included. They can book a one-on-one session with me and we can kind of get to the nitty-gritty as to what's going on, and I can help them recalibrate and get back on track. Subject lines is a big one. If we don't have good subject lines, a lot of the time the customer's not going to even open the email. So we could have written the best email out there, and if it doesn't get read, we've kind of got nothing. And I submit probably at least 20, 30, sometimes 50, depending on how busy I am, mystery shops to various dealerships every month. And a lot of the time, I see the same thing. The subjects lines look exactly the same. It's just a different dealership, and they may or may not mention the car of choice or my name. Um, and everything looks, the templates that they use, they all kind of sound the same way. And I kind of get, please, let me know if you have any questions. And ultimately, generally, if I can, I'll ask a question. It gets unanswered, and then they ask me if I want any questions answered. And I'm thinking, well, if I'm a customer, I've asked you a question, you've ignored it, and now you're asking me if I have any questions. So that's a no, like straight out the gate. And then they wonder why, customers are not responding. So a lot of this stuff we go over every single week. And it is, again, just to try and help your team separate themselves from the competition, stand out, basically reply to leads and treat every customer with intention. And we talk about that a lot too. So, again, you're probably wondering how much this is. I wanted to make it cost effective, so it's a no-brainer to you. It's $150 per month. And I'm going to put the link and my details in this email so that you can go ahead and reach out to me personally if you have any questions. I hope to see you and your team on our weekly calls and in the portal. I hope you're having an amazing day and a successful month, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Take care.